world, most successful service providers of telecommunications are able to deliver the full suite of services. When I talk about full suite, I mean data, mobile data, fixed line data, mobile voice, fixed line voice. We always had this problem with the fact that we're unable to offer everything because we couldn't bundle mobility into our service offering. I believe that the launch of the mobile service in Telkom SA is long overdue. We should have been here long ago, because that way we are able then to deliver both to the man in the street, the consumer, and to the corporate, a full suite of services that takes care of all the communications services. Also, convergence is one of the things that have been talked about for years. You cannot be really a true convergence player unless you've got the full suite of services to provide.
But at one point, Vodacom was part of the Telkom stable. We know that that stake was then offloaded to Vodafone. In hindsight, do you think it was the right thing to do?
We were unable to enter mobile services because of the shareholders agreement we had with Vodacom, and therefore couldn't offer our own mobile services. You could always say, then why didn't you then get traffic minutes from Vodacom and package with the fixed line services? It was always very difficult to be able to do that. Remember, this is a highly regulated industry, and therefore if Vodacom is seen as a competitor to Telkom voice services. So it wasn't always going to be easy to be able to get traffic minutes from Vodacom and then bundle with Telkom. The next thing you get a question, why can't you do that with Cell C? Why can't you do that with MTN? I believe that now that Vodacom is not in Telkom, Telkom is not invested in Vodacom, we have won our freedom to be able to provide our own services.
Telkom has also been under the spotlight for some negative news purely because you have adopted various projects and they have fallen through. What makes you so confident that this project and this offering is going to be successful?
One of the international lessons when you internationalize, or you would say globalize, is that you cannot take what works in your home market and think it can work somewhere else. We have made some mistakes in Nigeria, but I believe those are being looked at now and solutions are going to be forthcoming. And therefore, the Nigeria story has been a lesson for Telkom. And in South Africa, it's a market we know. It's a market that Telkom has always played in, maybe for over 100 years now, and we understand the South African consumer. I believe there's still an opportunity in South Africa for growth. Yes, the market and our competitors have been in this market for over 15 years now, but we believe there is a gap in that market because, first, in South Africa, the minutes of use are very low compared to even some of the developing nations. Compare with Brazil, compare with China, the minutes of use have been low because the prices have been very high. What we have come with ATA is a very exciting offer that will make South Africans talk even more.
There are a lot of skeptics out there that think that Telkom should rather be focusing on getting the fixed line services and operations right first before they start delving into the mobile space. What do you say to those who think that you're not going to get this right?
Fixed line voice is in decline, and it's been in decline for a long time. But this is not a phenomenon that is unique to South Africa. It's a global phenomenon because consumers have a preference for mobility when it comes to voice services. But our performance in terms of fixed data and corporate networks is very good. We've got a great track record, and a lot of the corporate networks in this country run on Telkom business.
You already have a strong client base at this point in time, of course, through your fixed line operations and your data services as well. What kind of synergies are we going to be seeing between the mobile service that you're offering right now and, of course, the fixed line services? And that, of course, in terms of packages that you could start bringing to the market soon?
I think the launch of ATA is very exciting for Telkom because Telkom is that provider that can truly be able to claim that it is likely to be the real convergent player in this market. Yes, we've got fixed line data, and now we will have fixed line, we'll have mobile voice data as well, and we'll be able to bundle those together. We'll also be able to bundle the voice services. As you know, even fixed line voice has been moving to voice over IP anyway, which is data, by other words as well, because when you go to voice over IP, you run over data lines. So we'll be able to have an offering on voice over IP, fixed line traditional voice, and mobile voice, and that gives us the full suite of all telecommunication services.
The competitive environment is quite interesting when it comes to the mobile space. We recently saw termination rates being dropped. On the fixed line space, we're seeing new market players coming in as well. How do you see the South African competitive scenario playing out from a telco perspective?
In the fixed line services, we're seeing a lot of competition. Remember, we have ICASA has licensed over 400 potential competitors to Telkom, and everybody who used to be an ISP or a VAN before is able to build their own services now and can self-provide on infrastructure. So you are finding that a lot of our competition is cherry-picking, especially the urban areas. So as Telkom is a national provider, we provide services nationally to every part of the country. We believe that offering mobile services give us the national coverage we need so that we're able to offer both voice and data in mobile and fixed.